Namaskar. So, today being Mother's Day, I'm guided to share my experiences as a mother with you. The very first time I saw the two greatest gifts from God, Kemsila and Sujen, I remember thinking that only the perfect hand of God could create such beautiful, amazing, stunning, magnificent, miraculous, genius form of life. In gratitude, humility, and awe, I surrendered both of them to the Sivan Koval en route from St. Aidan's Hospital to home. I placed both my children before the Nadaraja and Lingam and surrendered them to our Creator. I said, Namah Shivaya, thank you for the greatest gifts you could ever give a human being, and that is such beautiful, magnificent children. But I must confess that I'm feeling a bit overwhelmed by this responsibility, should I say, now as a parent. The fact that I couldn't align my own thoughts, emotions, body, and energies, I couldn't understand the various dimensions of me being a human being. I felt absolutely overwhelmed because I was only 22. I felt overwhelmed by the new role of being a mom now. And I asked God for guidance in nurturing my children. And I said to Namah Shivaya that I can only do what is humanly possible for them, but He must actually nurture them. The only non-negotiable compulsory law that I nurtured God's children was that I took Kemsila and Sujen to Sivan Koval every Sundays so that they could imbibe the supreme wisdom of the Thevaram Arutpa explained in English by great orators such as Thiru P.A. Pillai, who was the founder of Sivan Koval, Thiru Morgan, Tirumadi Vijay, and Dr. Archery, and many other great orators. I gave my children, rather God's children, Kemsila and Sujen, an environment of scriptural wisdom to nourish their souls, because it's the only gift, the greatest gift that my parents and my mother-in-law and father-in-law gave me and my husband Satchu's family was to lay a spiritual foundation for their children. My mother-in-law was the founding member at the Sivan Koval. So for this I give great gratitude to you, Ma, for such wisdom to give your children. So together with my mother-in-law, I used to take both my children, despite the fact that they were weeks old, and despite the weather, no matter whether it was wind or storm, I took them to the temple so that they could imbibe the scriptural wisdom. And my own parents gave me the gift, and my grandmother gave me the gift of being raised, being nurtured on grounds of worship. My grandmother, Mrs. Lakshmi Kavanda, was the high priestess at the Ambilo Road Temple and at the Second River Temple in Belair Road. So, and my mom and dad read the Thevaram daily. They chanted Namah Shivaya on a daily basis. So I was very, very lucky to be nurtured in complete worship and scriptural wisdom. And for that I give my in-laws, my parents and grandparents great gratitude. So today I want to give gratitude to my children, rather God's children, Kemsila and Sujen, for choosing me as their mother. I want to end this message with one of the greatest messages on children written by Prophet Khalil Gibran. And he said this of children: your children are not your children. They are the sons and daughters of life's longing for itself. They come through you, but not from you. And though they are with you, yet they belong not to you. You may give them your love, but not their thoughts, for they have their own thoughts. You may house their bodies, but not their souls, for their souls dwell in the house of tomorrow, which you cannot visit, not even in your dreams. You may strive to be like them, but seek not to make them like you. For life goes not backward nor tarries with yesterday. You are the bows from which your children as living arrows are sent forth. The archer seeks the mark upon the path of the infinite, and he bends you with his might, that his arrows may go swift and far. Let your bending in the archer's hand be for gladness, for even as he loves the arrow that flies, so he loves also the bow that is stable. Such wisdom, such great wisdom. Thank you. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. You are the greatest gift to humanity. I love you. God bless.